Did you know that millions of American homeowners are at risk of being underinsured for structures like sheds, detached garages, and ADUs or guest houses? Well, today we'll uncover why this happens and how you can protect yourself from some of these costly surprises. Hi, I'm Tia at Trailstone, where we help homeowners navigate the complexities of insurance with confidence. So today we're discussing an often overlooked issue, which is underinsurance for secondary structures on your property. And sometimes this is referred to as detached structures on your insurance policy. So these are buildings like detached garages, sheds, or even a guest house or ADU, which is short for attached dwelling unit. So if you're not sure whether you're covered or adequately insured, keep watching. We'll break it all down for you. All right, first, let's talk about why this is such a common issue. Secondary structures are often underestimated in value. So for example, if you built a shed 10 years ago, inflation and rising material costs might mean it's worth twice as much to replace today. Well, unfortunately, most policies don't automatically account for these changes unless you update them regularly. Take Tiffany, for instance. She had a detached garage built in 2005 for just $15,000. And after a major storm last year, she discovered it would now cost $30,000 to rebuild. Well, her insurance policy only covered $10,000 of that. And Tiffany was left scrambling to make up the difference of $20,000. In fact, a recent report found that 50% of homeowners are unaware of how much it would cost to rebuild these structures in case of a loss. So another case we saw involved Tom, who built a small guest house on his property to accommodate family visits. And unfortunately, a fire destroyed it last summer. So when he filed a claim, he found out this coverage limit was far below the replacement cost, leaving him with thousands of dollars out of pocket. Reports from experts like Zesty AI highlight how weather-related events like storms or fires are causing record levels of damage to secondary structures. Yet many homeowners discovered they're underinsured only after they file their claim, which is obviously far too late. So what can you do? Here's 3 steps you can take today to ensure you're properly covered. First, check if your current coverage includes secondary structures and what the replacement limits are. For example, John recently realized his policy only covered 10% of his home's total value for secondary structures, which isn't nearly enough to replace his backyard workshop. Next, talk to your insurance agent or provider about adjusting your coverage based on current values and risks. So I recently worked with a client who discovered they were underinsured by over $20,000, but after a quick consultation, we updated their policy to ensure full replacement coverage. And finally, consider hiring a professional to assess the true value of these structures. Many insurance providers will adjust your policy based on documented appraisals. For instance, Mary hired an appraiser who found her garden studio was worth twice what she'd initially estimated it to be. This is just a really simple step, and it helped her secure the proper coverage she needed. So if you have a secondary or detached structure on your property, please check your insurance policy to make sure you have adequate coverage if there was damage to that structure. And if you're unsure about your coverage or just want expert advice, Trailstone is here to help. Visit our website or call us today for a free insurance review. Let's make sure your property and peace of mind are protected.